Our night was an idea that came from our young people. They were really keen to host their own event and actually learn to run the event from scratch.
I get involved with a lot of projects around Thanet, but this one is like something different. This is a really good opportunity to get involved and help run something for the young people, to see young people in Thanet having a nice time safely and just offering them something different.
We've tried to scout out acts across Thanet from schools, from youth centres, from all sorts of backgrounds.
It's going to help me develop my skills, and because I want to do this as a career, like being on stage and performing and that, so it's definitely going to help my experience.
There's no way we could have done it to this standard without ART31.
The whole project is almost, it's about harnessing any sort of like emotions that you might have, whether it be that you're grieving or you're going through some sort of anxiety. You can harness that and push it into something creative.
I've found that creating artwork is much less pressurised than something, for example, like therapy, whereas this was a way of sort of expressing myself without actually having to verbally communicate about it.
My mum had a terminal illness, and during that same time my dad had a stroke. Being a carer, my only sort of release was to create work, and I personally found it a really good and a healthy way to release.
It's like a creative outlet.
Yeah.
What you're making, you can look at it and it can kind of tell you things about yourself, what might be going on, you know? So it's like a kind of mirror almost, it's giving things back.
I think it's helped me accept things that have happened and given me a way to go forward with in the future of sort of working around issues and expressing them in a way that's more comfortable for me.
We supported a broad range of projects. Those who used art for fun, therapy, building bonds in the community, or to tell us a little about their life.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm from the ART31 Youth Board, and I'm here at Gulbenkian Cinema to see the first screening of This Is Me.
My name is Sir Michael Anthony Edwards Ashby Turner. I have Down syndrome and learning difficulties, like writing stories, watching EastEnders, and I also love being Batman. My favourite thing is going to a pub for a pint or two.
The film and a song were produced by members of Square Pegs, a drama group for young adults with learning disabilities. They wanted to explore what it means to be different, a project they decided to call This Is Me.
I think it's really important that groups like ours and young people like ours who do maybe have a disability or aren't in a kind of mainstream group have the opportunity to kind of access the arts and access opportunities that everybody else has the opportunity to get involved with.
How was it filming it?
It was fun and hard, but it was worth it.
For me, I just wanted to add that it was certainly the first time that I'd, outside of close family and friends, that I'd been so frank about disability as a whole, as the whole reason I'm at Square Pegs. And yeah, it was the first time that, for me, that I've told everyone at Square Pegs why I'm really here.
Sometimes I feel I'm on the outside looking in. No matter how hard I try, I still struggle to fit in. People making judgments without knowing who I am. Being told I can't, whether or not I can.
Well, when we got the funding, I just got really excited because a lot of people who I know don't know much about disabilities. They know autism, they know Asperger's, but they don't know the real depth of how we live.
We initially initially supported 14 projects, and following the success of those, we've invited more applications with the hope of changing lives of even more young people in Kent.